what's the point of going to the gym, of reading our books every day, of staying disciplined, of all the self-improvement and all that stuff? Like, if we could just stay on our phone all day, we could make our money, we could live our life. And why do we put ourselves through this? And I think it's not for everyone, but it's essentially because there's more. There's more to life, there's more to each day when you grow and it compounds and you watch the results through time. And it's like, you could be on the TV, you could be on the couch, and you could just be chilling, but then you're watching someone else's life. You're watching basketball or a movie or whatever it is. And when I look at it, I think I don't want to watch someone else live their life. I don't want to be rooting for someone else. I don't want to be cheering for someone else. I mean, I'll cheer for other people, my friends, but I don't want to be mentally focused on someone else's success. So that's why we do it. We do it for ourselves. You want to live the life you want. You could ultimately be fulfilled. Yeah, it might be work. Yeah, it might burn you out. And sometimes you don't feel like it. But ultimately, it's worth it. Like, I know it's worth it. It will build something better. And a big part, like they say, like, oh, just live content, live an ordinary life. But I don't know, maybe that's not for everyone. I know for me as a kid, I've always had this issue, like, I don't want to just, and it sounds a bit fucked, but I don't want to grow up and be ordinary. Like, I want to live an extraordinary life. I want to live a full life. I want to have experiences of my own and ultimately take life for what it is, the adventure that it is. So that's why I guess we do this. It's ultimately so we could live that full life. And now there's so many distractions, so much is in our way to prevent us from even seeing it, at least in my opinion. Obviously, I have no way to prove this. This is all just my view of the world. But at least the way I see it, we're tapped into an age of distraction, an age where your attention is the main resource, an age of consumerism where it's all about buying, putting things in front of you, getting that impulse decision to just go do it. And I don't want to live that life. Like, I've done it for 20 years. It was all right, but I want more. And this isn't just about me. I guess it's for you guys, because I know a lot of you are creatives, you're deep thinkers. So you should take life for what it is, like whatever your vision is. Find a way to make it realistic, find a way to make it feasible, and go for it. Like, find a way to evolve that mindset, to believe in it, believe in the right cause, and make it work, plan for it. Make the goals, make the plans, do it day by day. Put it in your calendar. But I'm getting a bit sidetracked. Like, yeah, that's my point of put in the work, do this shit so you could make it. You could break out the matrix. And like, for one, I don't even like that word. I feel like it has like a weird kind of jokey connotation now. Like, I get the idea. I love The Matrix as a movie, a reference to Allegory of the Cave. But ultimately, I feel like the word's been thrown around so much and just kind of misused. And I guess I could take that out the video, but I want to show you guys that, like, I have conflict with these words. I don't know which words to use or to go around because it's so muddled. It's been thrown around and we've been told this and that, or if you say this, then like, oh, you're delusional. But it's also just, I guess, because the way it's been thrown around, it's kind of devalued it. But the idea of the Matrix, it's like, it's a prison. One, it's the prison of society, but it's also like our mental prisons, the way we stay trapped, the way we keep ourselves locked in, the rules we've adhered to, these limiting beliefs. And I guess this video is about breaking free of that. And the first step, it's always going to be to think big, bro. Like, You got to change the mindset. You got to know it's possible. You got to be like, I want $2 million. And then be like, okay, well, how long could that realistically take? Like, 5 to 10 years. Okay, well, how will I do that? Then you start thinking, and then you start like making it real in your mind. And next thing you know, half a year later, you're right on track. You're doing what you want. And that's what I've been doing with my clothing brand. And it's just like, I don't want to work a job. So if I'm making money, at least I'm doing it creatively. I'm doing it on my own. I'm doing something I like. You're making, like with me, it's fashion. So I'm making connects in the fashion industry. I've been meeting musicians. This stuff is fun for me. Even if right now I'm not getting paid, I don't know, whatever the average wage is. Let's say I'm not getting paid the average wage. Even then, I'd say it's probably worth it. Because one, like LLC, you could control the tax deductible expenses. But even beyond that, like that's a bit superficial. On the real side, like you're doing shit you love. You're living a life you love. Like you're meeting people you actually enjoy the presence of. Like, I don't know how to put it. It feels like something is really off right now. And I could tell like some kind of revolution is happening. Revolution, movement. Again, I hate those words just because like the way they've been thrown around, the connotation. But my point is, I feel like something's happening and I want to be a part of it. I want to like even help even one person. If one person was like, damn, like I got to start thinking outside the box, really take what I want. Like that would make my fucking day, bro. I guess I want to show, because 1 or 2 years ago after COVID, I hit my low point. Breakup, social anxiety from not going out. But now I feel like ever since I've tapped into this whole self-improvement, focusing on myself, going to the gym, reading my books, starting my business, like I feel more fulfilled. And that's my ultimate point. It's not just get money, get outside the matrix, get these hoes, travel to Cancun and then here. Like, yeah, that's the good life, but it's more, I think now it's more just being fulfilled. You have 7 days a week. Why spend 5 of them in an office? At least do some shit you enjoy. Because you could fail at something you hate. You could fail at that desk job. You could fail in that office or that cubicle. So you might as well take the risk for the thing you're afraid of. Like, it's more risky. It's a bit cliche, but it's more risky not to take the risk. Because in the long run, you're going to look back and you'll be like, damn, like I could have been some shit. I was a kid. I wanted to be an astronaut, or I wanted to be this or that. And I let it get beaten out of me. And I know this, I'm certain. You guys have infinite potential. You tap into it, the right resources, the right mindset, the right skill set, the right discipline to develop yourself, the right time, the right communications. It sounds like a lot, but it starts building up. You build the foundation like a pyramid, and then boom, boom, and it keeps stacking. And even now, I'm not like insanely successful, like a millionaire, private jets. I think I'm like pretty sure I'll get there in due time if I just stay consistent. I'm not saying 1 year. We'll see how long. I'm not rushing it. But I know at the least I'll be fulfilled throughout the journey. Like most days I just wake up, I'm like, fuck, like I can't wait to get some shit done. Like, and I don't know, I never used to understand that. But now I'm genuinely excited to work. And even if it's not about work, like it doesn't almost feel like work. When I was designing my hoodies, it felt like, okay, I'm just learning, I'm getting a new skill. This is fun, I like clothing. And then when I'm talking to my manufacturers, I'm like it's a chill guy, and it felt good. I'm 20, I've done sales, but I've never done like business negotiations to that level. And you do this shit and each obstacle, you goes, and like a checkpoint, you just start speeding up. And you stay consistent, you get that momentum, and you'll break out. At the very least, you'll be in love with your own life. You'll be living the creative life you want. You'll be thinking, truly thinking about what you want, making those proper decisions. So I don't want to get carried away, but the reason I'm making this is about how you could be, I guess, more aware, how you could like live in the world. And that sounds weird, but I want you to live the adventure. And by adventure, I don't just mean like go on a flight to here or there or whatever. Like I mean genuinely, like my life is a movie type shit. You're gonna do some crazy shit. And you can see I'm getting excited about this. It's because I know like for all of you, it's possible. You each have your own gifts. You each have your own purpose. You each have your own vision, whatever you like. And you could grow based on that. I'm not saying like follow your passions, but I'm saying follow what you're genuinely attuned to, what you're talented at. Set a goal, make a plan, and do it logically. If you're a musician, make a TikTok. Find out how to blow up TikToks. Find the right sounds. Find the right hooks. I know this one TikToker, he literally half a year ago, he had nothing. And now he's hit like 20 million streams on Spotify. He's making some pretty good money by doing what he loves and posting about it. So I guess to end it off, I'll just talk about like the school, the systems, everything our parents have told us that they grew up hearing. It's meant to breed careers, not individuals. It creates impulse buyers. It creates people who have just enough money that they could spend it, but not enough that they could truly be free. And I guess my point is, break out the matrix. Get your freedom. Get your fulfillment. Live the life you love, because it's possible. There are people doing it all over the world. There are people in like I don't even know, like you go to like Puerto Rico, you'll find a guy who's selling art, living there for $300 a month. He's making it work. And I'm not telling you live off $300 a month. I'm telling you though, it's possible. Literally anything is possible. Like, and don't be the guy who says, oh, what about if I like jump out my window? Can I fly? Like, shit, I don't know. I don't even know why I'm getting carried off on these tangents. Like, I'm talking to you. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like, I hope you learned how to break free from the matrix. Fuck, I'm not even gonna talk about any of those words anymore. And I hope you guys got something from this. Let me know down below, please. I would really appreciate any feedback. Peace.